Hi everyone, my name is Katie. Today we're going to do a yin practice that's focused on the hips more. So if you have two or three like blankets or towels or pillows or anything you would have just to offer a little bit of support, you might want to grab them because we might use them. Okay, I grab one more if you want to set the scene and light some candles, get some something warm to drink or warm water or something. Pause me and then grab it. If you already got it, then we can just keep going. All right. Glad everyone's here. Glad you're doing this. Yin is just, Yin's amazing. All right. That's all I have to say. So we're gonna start in deer pose. So what you want to do is come seated and then just bring one shin. So for me, it's my left shin is going to be parallel to the long end of the mat, and then my right shin is going to be parallel to the short end of the mat. Okay. Now, if you need to adjust or if you need to even flatten one of your say you just want to flatten one of your blankets and put it under a hip just to make that feel better, do that, okay? So remember the quick lowdown on yin is it assumes you have no injuries, which we all know that we're human and that's just always not possible. So make sure you're safe to practice before you do, okay? And we're also with yin, we're not targeting the muscles, we're targeting the connective tissues. So like the cartilage, the tendons, the ligaments. And so we're really just coming into a pose. We're coming to where we naturally stop, where it feels good. And then we're just letting time and gravity do all the work, okay? So I'll let you know when we're a little bit in, and if you feel like you can go deeper, if you want to readjust, that's always there for you. Or if you feel any pain, tingling, numbness, burning, anything you don't like, it means you've gone too far and you gotta back out of it a little, okay? All right, you ready? So we're in our deer pose. So I don't talk a lot during the yin practices because I think it's nice to have the time to just be still. And there is a lot of clarity that can come from being still with ourselves, without the noise, without the talking, and just listening to ourselves. So I'll just keep track of time for you, okay? So we've been about 30 seconds. If you want to go any deeper or if you want to adjust, please do that before we keep going. All right, if you're ready, go ahead and bring your feet just straight out in front of you. Extend out, and we can just reach for our toes or the bottom of our feet. Just a stretch here. And then come back up, and let's switch sides. So go ahead and take your right shin, or whatever's opposite, whatever you did before, just switch. So for me, my right shin's going to go to the long end. My left shin's going to go to the short end. And it might feel different on this side, right? We're not the same on each side. So just settle in here. Okay, if you feel like you want to adjust or sink in any deeper, please do so. All right, if you're ready, let's go ahead and straighten your legs. Out in front of you, again, reach for your feet. If you're just at your shins or ankles, that's okay too. And just kind of roll it out here, side to side a little bit. And we're gonna come up to tabletop. So bring yourself around. If you have, it's always nice maybe to flatten your towel or blanket and put it under your knees. Just because we're in these poses for quite a bit of time, and Sometimes our knees just need that little extra cushion, okay? All right. So in tabletop, your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. And let's just do a couple circles here. Just bring your torso, bum back to the side, bring your heart center forward. And then reverse your circle. All right. Just a little movement. Bring your right knee and land it between your hands. And then tuck your left foot and then just walk your knee down. So you're not on the front part of your knee, you're more like on the padded upper part, okay? And from here, bring your hands inside and walk your right foot all the way to the edge of your mat, okay? And if you need to walk your knee down a little bit more, you can just really get into your hips here, okay? Now, this is dragon pose. If at any time you feel like this is too much, you can always ease out of it. Come to child's pose or whatever you need to do to not be uncomfortable, okay? So I'll let you know when we're about 30 seconds in and we can adjust again. Because sometimes after that 30 seconds, our body will let us open up a little bit more. So here, if you want to tuck your left toe, get deeper into your hips, or if you want to get less deep, you can do that. If you want to roll into your pinky toe side and come into like a winged dragon, that option's there too. Just do what feels good to you, okay? Sometimes your arms might get tired. If you want to come down in your forearms, you can, or on a bolster. Okay, let me feel a little better. All right, you're ready to slowly press yourself up and then bring your leg, however, if you're in winged dragon or regular dragon, just bring it back to low lunge. So bring your hands on each side. And then let's just roll back, straighten your front leg a little bit. Okay, and with your right hand, you can gently tug on your toes. Nice, gentle stretch here. And then let's support yourself with your left hand and then reach up with your right. Reach your head back, a little twisted Ardha Hanuman, half monkey. Then bring it down. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. So bring your right leg back. Left foot's gonna come up, so just low lunge at first, okay? And then adjust. You might need to move your blanket and then walk your foot over to the left. Hands go inside. And again, try to get onto the more upper part of your knee versus the bottom lower part, okay? And to do that, tuck your toe and then walk your knee down just to get a little bit more space in your hips too. Okay, I'll let you know when we can maybe try to go a little deeper or if we need to come out of it. You can come out of it anytime, okay? If you want to come a little bit deeper, if you want to come to your winged dragon, that's there too. Just make sure there's no pain, okay? Come to where you naturally stop. All right, if you're ready, you want to press up, roll your foot back to low lunge positioning. And again, we're going to roll our hip back. Move the towel down a little bit. Roll your hip back, come up onto your heel. You can give your toes a tug with your left hand, a gentle tug. Support yourself with your right, reach up with your left. And then bring it down. Let's bring both knees back and we're going to come to Tadpole. So if you want to take one of your rolled up blankets and put it right above your ankles, bring your toes together and bring your knees wide, edge of the mat. You can go ahead and just sit down. If you want to stay on your blanket, you can, or you can remove it. And just kind of let everything get heavy and rest here. You can rest your forehead. My nose is pretty big, so sometimes it's nicer to take my head to the side. So adjust as appropriate. if you're looking to one side, if you want to switch to the other side now. All right, if you want to press yourself up, we're going to go onto our backs next. So just slowly make your way that direction. All right, all the way down to your back. And then go ahead and bend your knees so your feet are, they're still making the number 11, okay? But kind of walk your heels into your bum. And then pick up your hips a little bit, and then just take your hips a little bit to the right, like a couple inches, okay? Walk your feet to the edge of your mat so you can feel the edge. And then drop your knees. Drop your knees to the left. You might want to put a blanket under your knee. Okay. And then extend your arms right at your shoulders. So you're making T arms. And then look to your right. Now, if you want to go deeper into this, you can pick up your left foot and put it on top of your right thigh. You can wait too if you want to wait till we get a little deeper and then try that. If you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So if you want to go deeper or adjust here at all, spend about 30 seconds. All right, you're ready. You can bring your knees back up, lift your hips up, and then bring your knees into your chest. You can grab onto the back of your thighs and just kind of roll side to side. Extend your feet straight up, flex your toes, peace finger, your big toe, and then press it out here. right, let's try the other side. So feet are parallel, heels are in by your bum. Pick up your hips a couple inches to the left now, or whatever is opposite to you. Whatever you did last time, do the opposite. And then just walk your feet to the edge of the mat. Drop your knees to the right. Arms extend up and then look to the left. If you need blanket support on your knee, go ahead and offer that. Right, you're ready. Bring your knees back up. Put your hips back to center. And then again, we're going to give ourselves a hug. Grab onto the back of your thighs and pull it in. And just take side to side here a little bit. If you want to make your feet parallel to the ceiling and grab the pinky toe side and come to happy baby. You can always extend one leg out. Bend one, extend the other. And then we can set up for Savasana. If you have a blanket, it might be nice to put the rolled up blanket under your knees. Sometimes that feels good for your low back. And then just let everything get really heavy and press your head in the mat, lower your shoulders, adjust, make sure everything feels aligned, but you're not making it do anything, okay? You're just letting it be really floppy and heavy. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Extend your fingertips, point your toes. Bring your hands together. The space between your eyebrows, your area of intuition, your area of knowing. Bring it to your heart. Bend your knees. Knees to chest, hug it in. Roll it out a little. Press yourself to the side and slowly come up. We'll meet up in Sukhasana. Thank you. Thank yourself for practicing today, for showing up, making this space and time for a little self-care. Some time for some stillness and quiet and clarity, while helping our bodies feel better. May you be okay. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering. May you continue to be awesome, and may you progress. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Take care. I hope to see you again. Bye.